Welcome dear students. How are you all? I think you are doing well. Okay, fine. Let us see some concepts today. And first of all, in today's class we are going to discuss about value of a polynomial, zero of a polynomial and some exercise questions. Let us see. First of all, what is the value of a polynomial? Value of a polynomial means we take one polynomial and if you substitute any one of the values of variable or literal terms, in place of literal terms variable, we have to substitute one value. Then you get some result. That result is called value of particular polynomial. Let us see. Let us discuss one example problem. You take x square minus 9x plus 6. X square minus 9x plus 6. What is the value of this polynomial? When x values are 0, minus 1, 1. Now we are going to find the value of this polynomial when the variable x is 0, minus 1 and 1. Yes. So let us take x is equal to 0 first. If x is equal to 0, you take x value 0. If x is equal to 0, then what would be the value of this polynomial? That we are going to see. Okay. In place of x, just substitute x. Put x is equal to 0. Okay. 0 square minus 9 into x. But x is 0 plus 6. Just I have taken, in place of x, just I have taken its value 0. Now once simplify this polynomial, 0 square is 0 and it is minus 9 into 0. Anything into 0 is equal to 0. Yes, plus 6. So therefore 0 means there is no result, no value. So therefore you just neglect and the result is 6. So therefore when x is equal to 0, if x is equal to 0, then the value of this polynomial is 6. The value of this polynomial when x is equal to 0 is 6. And coming to second substitution, minus 1. If x is equals to minus 1, yes, x square, that is minus 1 square, x value is minus 1. And my dear students, you please keep in the mind one thing very carefully. When you are going to substitute the values of variables or literals, particularly if the value is in negative, if they are negative numbers like minus 1, I have taken minus now, minus 1 now. When they are in negative, you please take them in bracket. You please keep them in bracket. Compulsory you maintain the bracket. Minus 1 square minus 9 into x. X is minus 1 and it is plus 6 plus 6. Just simplify. It is minus 1 whole square. Minus 1 whole square means minus 1 should be multiplied by 2 times. Minus 1 into minus 1. Minus into minus plus 1 ones are 1. So the result is plus 1. And coming to second term, minus into minus, as you know, minus into minus plus 9 into 1, 9 ones are 9 and plus 6. And finally, the whole result is 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 6, 16. And what is the value of this polynomial? When x is equal to minus 1, when x is equal to minus 1, then the value of this polynomial is 16. In the same manner, you can substitute plus 1. You get some result. Okay, this is the value of polynomial. And let's discuss about zero of polynomial. and that is zero of polynomial. What is zero of a polynomial? Let us take one example. X square minus 5x plus 6. X square minus 5x plus 6. So you take some values 1, 2 and 3. Means here x values are 1, 2 and 3. For what value of these x, this result will be 0. Then that is called 0 of the polynomial. Let us check. The result should be 0. If the result is 0, when you substitute these values, if you get this result as 0, then particularly that substituted value is called 0 of the polynomial. Okay, let us see. Now first, if x is equals to 1, what is x is equal to 1? You get 1 square minus 5 into 1 plus 6. 1 square is 1 minus 5 into 1 minus 5 plus 6. And it is, first of all, add the positive numbers. 1 plus 6 is 7 and 7 minus 5 is 2. Here this is not equal to 0. 2 is not equal to 0. Actually, what is our concept? 0 of the polynomial. The result should be equal to 0. But here, when you substitute x value 1, you are not getting 0 result. Therefore, x is equal to 1 is not 0 of the polynomial. It is not 0 of the polynomial. Let's go to second value. If x is equals to 2, 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus 6. And it is 2 square is 4 minus 5 2s are 10 plus 6. And you add positive numbers first. Already I have told you in the previous example. 4 plus 6 is 10 minus 10. 10 gets cancelled. You are getting 0 result. If the result is 0, then this x is equal to 2 is 0 of the polynomial. What is the 0 of this polynomial? 2. What is the 0 of this polynomial? 2. Because when you substitute x value to, you are getting 0 result. You are getting 0 result. Therefore, x is equal to 2 is a 0 of the polynomial. In the same manner, you can substitute 3 and check the result, what you are going to get. But if the result is 0, then that would be 0 of the polynomial. So that is the concept of 0 of the polynomial. Now let us discuss about the main concept. What is the difference between multinomial and polynomial? It's most important. What is the difference between multinomial and polynomial? Multinomial. Already we have discussed in the introduction, polynomials introduction part 1, we have discussed the types of polynomials. In that we have discussed about multinomial. But once again, we are going to discuss the difference, main difference between which are particularly if a polynomial is given, then we have to identify whether it is a polynomial or multinomial or both. All polynomials may not be multinomials, isn't it? Because multinomial means a polynomial which is having, or an expression which is having more than 3 terms, because 1 term monomial, 2 terms means binomial, 3 terms trinomial, and more than 3 terms multinomial. Multinomial is 4x cube plus 6x square minus 9x plus 8. It is a multinomial because we have more than 3 terms, and this one, and even 6x cube minus 7x plus 3 by x plus 6, this is also a multinomial. And next you can take 7x power 4 plus 5x cube plus 6 root x plus 8, and this is also a multinomial. All these are multinomials more than 3 terms. If an expression having more than 3 terms, then it is a multinomial. But what is polynomial? Let us see. Then you can understand the difference. Yeah, here I can write polynomials. What is polynomial? Let us see. First example, 4x cubed plus 9x square plus 6x plus 8. It is a polynomial. First one is also a polynomial, but second one is not a polynomial. It is only a multinomial. Why? Because you observe the exponents of the variable. The condition is, what is the condition of polynomial? A polynomial is having all the literal terms where the exponent never be non-negative, isn't it? It should not be negative number. The exponents never be in negative. It should not be it should be non-negative number, means it should be positive or 0. It should be a integer, but no negative integer. No negative integer. It should be an integer. It should be whole number. So the exponent should not be, they never be in minus or in fractional form. For example, let us see this example. This is a multinomial, but it is not a polynomial. Why? See here. 6x cube, okay, fine. Minus 7x, okay. 3 by x, it is 3 by x, but the literal term should be in numerator position, not in the denominator position. So let us change, let us convert this number. You can write 3 into this 1 by x becomes x power minus 1. You know that because 1 by a to the power of n is equal to 1 by a to the power of n is equals to a to the power of minus n. In the same manner, based on this principle, you get 3 by x can be written as 3 into x to the power of minus 1, and the last term is 6. You observe the literal term's exponent. Here the exponent is 3. It is a positive number. Here the exponent is 1. It is a positive number. But here the exponent is minus 1. But the condition is polynomials. In polynomials, no literal term have negative number as exponent. Exponents never be negative. So minus 1 is there. Here 6 is nothing but 6x to the power of 0. Okay, 0 can be. 0 can be. 0 means x power 0, no problem. But here x power minus 1, when the exponent is minus 1, it never be a polynomial. It is only a multinomial. It is not a polynomial. And observe the next one. Exponent 4, exponent 3, and we have 6 into root x. 6 root x. You know that root a can be written as a to the power of 1 by 2. Root a is equal to a to the power of 1 by 2. In the same manner, 6 root x. What is root x? X to the power of 1 by 2. Means what is the exponent of this variable literal term? It is not a positive integer. It is not a integer at all, first of all. Is it an integer? 1 by 2 is a not integer. It is a rational number. The numbers which are in the form of p by q form is called a rational number. So it is in fractional form, 1 by 2. It is not a integer. It should be 0 or positive integer, but it is not at all integer. So the exponent is a not integer, therefore it is not a polynomial. So the main difference you try to understand, my dear students. Observe the polynomial and observe each literal term variable and check their exponents. If the exponent is in negative or rational number, then it never be a polynomial. It would be a multinomial. This is the main difference you try to understand. Okay, this is the concept of the difference between multinomial and a polynomial. Okay, thank you.